Well, hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple method for combining RGB stars into a narrowband image, and I'm doing it in PixInsight. So here goes. I'm using my recent example of Fleming's triangle, also known as Pickering's triangle. So this is my RGB star data. This is my RGB image, and this is my HOO image. So the first thing you want to do, I'll just minimize this HO image, and you want to create a star mask. So you come over here to Process, Mask, Generation, Star Mask, and you can, if you first start it up, this thing's going to be down, the star mask is going to be down set at 0.1. I'm setting it at 0.2. And the scale would be set at 5. I set it to 7. 7 will make it so it does larger stars. And the smoothness will be at 16. I went down to 14. And when I did it, it takes a few minutes, but here I already did it for you. So this is what the star mask looks like. I also made one with the noise threshold was at 0.1, and I'll show you what that looks like. You can see it'll puts in more stars, smaller stars, but I didn't want to get those small stars, so I just kept it at 0.2. Anyways, once you got your star mask made, you just put it over the image, that RGB image that is, and minimize that, put it out of the way, and let's see what it looks like. Here's what the mask looks like when you first turn it on, but we're going to invert it because we want it to protect the stars. So anywhere that's deep red, it's going to protect. So if I invert it by pressing this invert button, now it's protecting the stars, and everything else it's going to replace. So here's my HOO image. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these stars, but I'm going to keep the nebula. Now the way to do that, that again, is you use pixel math. And when you first start up pixel math, let me close it. This is what it would look like. It wouldn't even have anything here. I already did this once to make sure it worked. So you would press this button, and I would make sure this thing says replace target. And since nothing would be written up here, it would be blank, which we would have to do is go to expression editor, and I would put the HOO image, double click on it, and it puts it into the this box here, then press OK, and there it is. Okay, and I don't need to keep this mask shown. What I can do is just hide the mask. It's still there because I know it's still there because this is in brown. Watch what happens when I turn it off. Oops, wrong button. Oh, no, I've done it. There we go. It's on now. See how it goes off and on? Okay. Anyways, so it's enabled right now. The mask is enabled, and all I have to do is bring this little triangle, put it over that, and there it is. I'll minimize this. And now I've got the RGB stars with the HAO nebula. Here's my original image, and you can see the difference. RGB stars versus the HOO stars. Anyways, I have to thank Gary Im for showing me this method in PixInsight, and I've been using it lately, and it seems to work pretty well. I know there's a whole bunch of different ways of doing this. You can do it in Photoshop, and you can do other methods in PixInsight, but I found this one to be the simplest and easiest. Anyways, hope this helps, and we'll see you later.